Right, shredders, Pumptracks can make you better at mountain biking. But how? It looks like there's literally no similarity between this tarmac roller coaster and a trail. Time on your bike is always going to build experience that's going to cross over into normal mountain biking. Look how close together these rollers are, so you're going to have to react quite quickly to these, and that's going to be really good practice for reacting quickly to obstacles that you find out on the trail. You're going to have to keep your eyes up, looking ahead, so that you can handle what's coming at you on the pump track. And this is a really good habit to get into because that's super important out on the trail as well. Trying to get your jumping dialed, pump tracks are perfect. Even if you don't fancy the doubles, you can just jump out of the track onto the flat top just to practice that technique of taking off. Maybe you're learning to manual, pump tracks can be a really good place to build confidence, or the confidence just to be on that back wheel. It's easier to get the front wheel up because you've got the assistance of the roller. You don't need to do that down and back movement that you'd need to do on the flat. Once the front wheel's rolling up that roller, if you lean back a little bit, that's just going to keep the front wheel up. If you gently push through with your feet, the back wheel's going to roll through the trough, and then the front wheel will just drop down on top of the next roller along. You can start with a mellow set of doubles just to get the feel of it, so it's not such a deep trough. And then as you build confidence, you can try a longer double or even a deeper one. Even if it's wet, you can still ride pump track, particularly if it's a tarmac one like this one. Obviously going out in the mud can be really good fun, but sometimes you just don't have time for all the cleanup that requires afterwards, so pump track can be a brilliant alternative. Pump tracks are a really good place to get creative and look for alternative lines, and this is going to translate into normal trail riding. You're kind of training your brain to look for different stuff that you can do rather than just riding on the main line. If you're short on time, a 30-minute pump track session is going to be brilliant just to get you stoked on bikes and still give you loads of time to do everything else you need to do that day. And it's keeping that confidence high for the next time you go out on your mountain bike. What's the best bike for a pump track? Well, it's going to be a little hardtail like this one. So the main difference is, obviously, it's a hardtail. I've got quite smooth tyres on and they pumped up to about 60 psi. I'd normally run about 20 on my normal mountain bike. I've also got a nice short travel fork, got 100mm travel on these RockShox Pike DJ forks, and they're also set up quite stiffly so that when I'm pumping over the rollers, my energy is not being absorbed by my suspension, so got them pumped up nice and hard, they don't move very much. I've only got one gear and one brake, but you can have all the gears and all the brakes, that bit doesn't really matter. I've got a couple of tips for you. So start slow, think about pushing down through your hands and feet each time you go down over those down slopes, and just gradually build up speed. This is a really good way to warm up as well. If you go straight into it as quick as you can, you're quite likely to mistime your pump and get all out of shape. If you find that the front wheel's getting bucked sort of up into the air over the rollers, you've got to really absorb that upward motion. So you can do that by really bending your arms and kind of pulling the bars up towards you, and then you can push it back down, push the front wheel back down as you go back down the other side. That's going to make a massive difference. And that's it! Get pumping, people! Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!